here in my backyard at our home where Janet and I have lived for 28 years. And we just enjoy being here at home in our yard and our family, our friends. Janet and I both golf. We like to boat. We travel some. We like to hike in the hills here at home and in the Truckee Tahoe area. It's been a great place to live and raise our family. We have two boys, Will and Dan. Will is a senior engineer at CBG, kind of carrying on the family tradition of engineering. He lives in San Ramon. He's married to his wife, Kristen, and they have two lovely girls, Lillian and Avery, who we very much adore. Dan lives in San Diego. He's an auditor for the USGS. I was born and raised in Walnut Creek. I was raised in a family of 4 kids. My dad had his own pilot's license, and he would lease an airplane and take us on trips. I remember going to his office as a kid and playing with the old computing machines, the drafting machines, the slide rules, and of course running prints with the old ammonia machine that would smell like high heaven. When I got to Cal, I decided to go into engineering, and I didn't know which one. I figured out that civil was probably to my taste, just like Dad, and he had gone to Cal. I have a nephew who went to school to be a civil engineer, and my sister is a civil engineer also, so maybe it's all in the blood. In 1989, together with my good friends Mike Barbee and Grant Gibson, we started Carlson, Barbee and Gibson, commonly known as CBG. We at CBG have worked on lots of different projects. For me in particular, I ended up doing a lot of work in the east part of Contra Costa County, both in Antioch, Oakley, and in Brentwood. And my relationships in Brentwood became pretty deep. I personally worked on 50 or maybe more projects, mostly for home builders, but also for the city of Brentwood. And I always felt like I was able to bring something to the table for everybody, or help to, and kind of marry things up, lots of negotiation. I got to know pretty much everybody in the city staff, so I think I was a help to most everybody that I was working for and with, was trying to find common ground. Doesn't mean that all the hearings and whatnot were fun. Sometimes those city council meetings can be kind of contentious, but it's nice to find common ground and get to an entitlement that helps a project move forward. For the home building industry, we provide services of land planning, surveying, and engineering design, which of course includes not only doing drawings, but doing entitlements and planning work and doing construction staking to lay out the improvements as they're being constructed. We've had a great time providing the services that we provide to home builders. We've had so many friends and clients. We've worked on large projects, we've worked on small projects, all kinds of things. One of the things that I strive for as I work on a project is to find a win-win situation. It's great to me when the project goes forward and everybody looks back and says, we're glad we did that. In design, and especially in planning, projects can be laid out in all kinds of different ways, and trying to be kind of the glue or the go-between between the advocate and the city staff and maybe some of the decision makers has been one of the things that I have enjoyed and sort of ended up in that role in some cases. In the last 30 years, things have switched dramatically. We still do single-family projects, lots of them, but we also do very high density, very complicated downtown projects. They have their own set of rules, and the thing it does do is it brings the different disciplines together at a very early stage in the design and the planning, and makes us all work together with the architects and the geotechs and the HVAC, and everybody's got to be on board from day one. It's what my son Will works on, and more than half of the office is geared into. So I'm very confident in my retirement. The company is really strong, will continue on for a long time. It's got great leadership, it's got a great team, can provide pretty much anything anybody needs in the engineering world. Obviously went through a big switch of having so many things to do, and now I got to find new things to do, and I get to just sit back and relax now.